Film Development Hell, Day 19, DCP, Test and QC is the name of this video. Why? Well, I'm independent film director Deborah Richards, and this vlog is a daily look into my life as a film director here in Las Vegas. And in just 2.5 weeks, we have the premiere screening of my second movie, which is called Shaken and Stirred, The Story of Flair Bartending. It's the world's first ever feature-length documentary about the underground world of competitive flair bartending. And it's premiering at the Beverly Theater in downtown Las Vegas on March 25th, and then is available exclusively through the website flairdocumentary.com to the world. And you can actually pre-order it now and check out the trailer in the links below. And if you pre-order it today, you can save 10% off the price. So with the premiere in just 2.5 weeks, there is so much to do. But the exciting thing that we have to do today is we have to go and test the DCP for a quality control check. Now, if you don't know what a DCP is, DCP stands for Digital Cinema for Projection, and that's the name of the machine, the digital projector at movie theaters. And so you need a file format of your movie in that format to project on a DCP screen. So you need a DCP of the movie to play on a DCP player. So this can be kind of complicated to create, and some companies offer to make them for you, and they kind of, charge a lot. So when we spoke to the Beverly Theater where our premiere is happening, they very graciously offered to make the DCP for us. So today, Patrick, my business partner, Emmy-nominated Patrick Wirtz, producer, and I are going to the theater at the Beverly to watch a test screening of the DCP that they made of Shaken and Stirred. So we're going to go to the theater, sit in an empty room, watch the movie, and just make sure that everything is working, that the 5.1 surround sound is amazing and on point, and that the movie looks as best as it can be. With only 2.5 weeks, if there's any issues, we don't have too much time to fix things, but we do have a little time. I'm also really excited today because the step and repeat board that I designed 2 days ago, I believe that is actually being delivered today, and that's, I think, 20 foot by 8 foot, and that's being delivered today. Also, my red carpet outfit that I ordered from Amazon that didn't fit and sent back, the next size up has been sent out, and that's in the mailroom waiting for me. So I get to try my red carpet outfit today. I get to see a test screening of the movie today of Shaken and Stirred, and maybe we might get the step and repeat board today delivered as well. So that's kind of exciting. And just to fill you in, guys, last night Patrick and I went to see a rough cut of P.T. Anderson's new movie, which is very, very exciting. But I can't actually talk about it. I can't say anything about it. Not only am I contractually obligated to not say anything other than I went and saw a rough cut of P.T. Anderson's movie. I can't even say the name, nothing. But what to make matters worse is I actually have a pretty strong personal connection to the studio that made this movie. So even if I wasn't under contract, I wouldn't talk about it because I wouldn't want to upset this incredible relationship I have with a major studio. So, but I can tell you, Patrick and I felt very blessed for the opportunity to see a rough cut. That was pretty amazing. And so we saw that screening last night. Today we're seeing the screening of Shaken and Stirred. And then this evening we're going to see the new science fiction movie. Is it called Mickey 17? I think it's Mickey 17. So 3 movies in less than 24 hours. Is how the cookie crumbles today. But this is, if you're new to the channel, this vlog is literally long-form content about my daily life as a working independent film director. I direct TV commercials and feature films. And I do have some really, really good news to share with you guys. So last night at the screening, Patrick and I bumped into another producer, Marcus J. McGill, who was one of the co-producers on Terrifier 2 and the movie Stream. And he's actually one of our partners with the next movie that we are developing and hope to shoot next year. And that is a multi-million-dollar horror called Scissor Mouth. We bumped into him last night at the screening, and he had some great news for us. Basically, he was telling us that through his film family and connections, there is a group that I can't name just yet, but over on the East Coast who are very interested in maybe doing a co-production with us for Scissor Mouth. And, they've had quite a few movies in theaters, so it could be a very, very strong alliance, and they would be, they've expressed interest in shooting it as soon as the fall or the autumn of this year. So that's a big update on Scissor Mouth. I was like, wow, what's the next step? Like, should we send them the screenplay? And Marcus was like, I've already done that. So which is completely counter to our original plan. But as I always say, sometimes my best A plans started life as B plans. And you just got to be able to be flexible as a filmmaker and go with the flow, because you never really know what's going to happen down the road. It's always great to have an A plan, B plan, C plan, D plan. I think as a filmmaker, it's almost essential. So that's exciting. So it's going to be a fun day, and I'm going to take you guys with us to the screening and show you the theater, and then later hopefully maybe show you my red carpet outfit, and maybe hopefully show you the step and repeat if it shows up today. So lots going on. Go. Just 2.5 weeks to the premiere. This is exciting. But as always, let's just start with some coffee. Cool. Okie dokie, guys. Patrick and I are on our way to the Beverly Theater to test this DCP, and it's a little chilly in Vegas today. I think the groundhog saw his shadow, and so we have another 6 weeks of winter. And the groundhog is always right. Are you excited about seeing the DCP?
Yes.
This is quite exciting, because 3 years ago we started making a movie, and today we're going to see it on a theater screen for the first time. Amazing. And if you guys have been wondering where Danielle has been lately, she's actually been filming a super secret project for a major streamer in New Mexico, but now she's back in town in Vegas, and we're actually going to meet up with her at the Beverly in a second. And then some of the other things we have to do at the theater as well is I have to measure the courtyard to see if a 20-foot red carpet will fit, because that's what we're planning on, and I don't want to order the red carpet until we're absolutely sure on the dimensions. And then we can also have like a little walkthrough of the event space again, and make sure that everything that we're planning still makes sense. And yeah, so this is it. We got 2.5 weeks to go, I think. Yes. We got 200 guests coming. It's sponsored by Finest Cool and Patron Tequila. Everyone gets 2 craft cocktails that are very fancy. One as they enter the theater, and one as they leave the screening to go to the after party, which will be on the rooftop terrace. And I can't even tell you how much money this premiere is costing, because it is way expensive. It is, just without getting into numbers, it's over 10 grand, which is a lot of money for us to spend on one night.
Luckily, we have 2 sponsors.
Luckily, we have 2 sponsors that are bearing the brunt of the cost, but it is still a very expensive endeavor. And you might wonder, well, if it's so expensive, why bother having a premiere? Good question. Well, the point of the premiere is not only to give everyone who works on the movie a chance to see the labor of their efforts, see the efforts of their labor, but also to pat each other on the back. But the main reason, honestly, is to create digital assets that we can use in the marketing of this movie. On the red carpet, we have a press line, which means there are multiple media outlets lined up on the red carpet, I think 5 or 6. And so they range from like Getty Photography to Vegas outlets to Spanish-speaking radio, and all of those assets that they get will be able to use those assets again and again and again for marketing. So we're just very excited. It will be the rollout of the evening is there'll be a shaman that blesses the event, then the opening of the red carpet, then the screening, then a short Q&A with myself, Patrick, and our other two producers, Rob and Dean. And then we'll all filter upstairs for the after party. We're also going to have a merchandise table. Yeah, that's about the size of the event. So we're very excited. Hopefully the weather here in Vegas in 2.5 weeks will be beautiful. But we never know. It could be cold and rainy like today. But that's unlikely because it's usually beautiful here in town. Do you think it'll be cold on the night?
If we say it's not, we're gonna jinx it.
Yeah, we don't want to jinx it. So,
Never know.
you never know. You never know. Thank goodness the premiere isn't somewhere like England where we get 4 seasons in one day. What are you? Is there anything on your mind that's bugging you, like nervous wise, about the premiere? Is there anything that's really concerning you right now?
Well, one of our sponsors is gonna make a visit to the theater tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Patron's gonna stop by the theater tomorrow to check it all out. I think Patron went the other day to watch a movie.
Yeah.
A representative from Patron went to watch a movie. But they're actually meeting up with the event manager tomorrow.
Shades of facilities.
Yeah. So that's making you nervous?
Will it pass muster?
Will it pass Patron's muster? I hope so. The Beverly Theater is a very, very classy theater. You guys will see in a second. It's actually just one screen, and it was created and built for premieres and screenings. So the theater is at the north end of town in downtown Las Vegas, and I live on the south end of town, on the south end of the strip. So we've literally just got to go from south to north, but that means driving past the strip on our way. So I figured I'd give you guys a little view of the drive. Let's check out Las Vegas. So this freeway is the I-15, which runs through Las Vegas, and if we do a little zoom here. Cool. Okay, so now you can see some of the properties on the strip there in the distance. You got Mandalay Bay and the W, and you got other casinos in the distance there. But this is the main road through Vegas. And it looks like a beautiful day, but it's actually a little not as warm as usual. But here we have the famous Las Vegas Strip. So we just got downtown, and Danielle's over there driving, trying to find a parking space. Amazing.
This is paid, that's free.
Where's free?
Next block is free.
Next block.
Yeah.
And here's the theater. So here we are at the Beverly Theater, and we're just walking around the lobby, and let me show you how beautiful this place is. This is incredible. So like, this is the bar, and then there's like red carpet here, or black carpet to go into the theater, and then this is the courtyard where we'll have the step and repeat. So that's exciting. And then upstairs is where all the party stuff is on the terrace up there. We are very excited. So we're just waiting for Danielle, and then we're going to check this DCP. Hey, it's Danielle! Come in. Danielle, meet Courtney.
Hi.
Courtney is
Nice to meet
Danielle.
you. Courtney, very nice to meet you. Come on in.
So, Danielle, this is where the cast, crew, and sponsors will come in this entrance, and then they'll walk the 20-foot red carpet across here. So basically we'll have a red carpet across here, step over people 20 feet.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and the party's up there. See that? Okay, great. Yeah.
There's our after party.
Okay. But yeah.
So here's the theater.
There's always like. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Caleb. I'm Deborah. Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Yeah,
Would you want to? Yeah, let's do a runner show. I've got all the deets in my head.
And then where would you like your table to be set?
Oh, for the merchandise?
I'm thinking because of the maybe here. Will there be someone, or it's just gonna be the table?
It's just gonna be one table, we'll have like 6 products on it,
Okay.
and a QR code.
Yeah, I think right here is perfect, because people will see it when they come
Perfect.
in, and then it'll be, usually we sometimes do it over by the stairs, but since the bar will be so active,
Right.
we'll clear out these 3 tables, and then we'll have the bar.
So those cocktails look fancy, right?
They are fancy.
They are fancy.
Patrick, Igor's gonna come down tomorrow to talk through everything, just see the kitchen, see how we do it.
That's amazing.
He said he went to see the Brutalist.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
He
he
came
said
for
he got
kid-
the ticket, I don't know if he came.
Okay, I had no idea.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
that-
down tomorrow.
That reminds me, Finest Call is sending the Real products and the Finest Call products. I just need, obviously we can find we know the address, but I need a name and a phone number for the FedEx.
Okay. I'll get that to you.
Yeah, and then I can get that then today, because they're going to send that out from, I think, Indiana.
We'll
as a-
send you times, so like the best times for delivery.
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
do
yeah,
it for-
perfect.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
And then what was the other ingredient thing? Yeah, I connected you guys with Cindy from Just a Drink today.
The
and so-
grapefruits and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Grapefruit.
Yeah, 200 pieces of dehydrated dragon fruit garnish.
And we're getting it for free.
Yeah,
That's so
that's
nice.
amazing. And Igor's working on getting like little Patron bottles for the cocktails. So we
Oh,
mix
amazing.
little Patron bottles.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so cool. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
special event.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll be really great.
I had to get a picture of that.
The other thing we did is we ordered a fabric step and repeat, so there's less glare,
Great, yes, yeah.
which is, and also it's easier to store later.
Yeah.
Although I don't know when we're going to use it again.
He'll use it again.
We'll use it. We'll turn it into a blanket.
Yeah,
There you
it'll
go.
be a quilt on my bed.
Maybe a wall decor.
So, so we're not going to have someone manning the
I can-
merchandise, because there's no really point if it's just automated with a QR code.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. There's no point because we're not gonna do any sales. We're just
Sure.
gonna show them have a QR code, you know.
So we will.
Now, the table, I might have like a half mannequin to do 2 T-shirts. You know, put 'em on the table.
Great, yeah, that'd be great, yeah.
Oh, you do?
No, oh,
no.
he does, yes.
Yeah, I think my sister had. I have to look through the garage. My sister's old stuff.
Okay.
It's a
Thank.
good idea.
Luckily, Pat's a hoarder.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. So,
And it becomes their bartender.
such a cool spot, isn't
I
it?
love it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so nice.
After party at the Legacy Club.
So
Oh,
abstract.
wow, okay.
It is.
It's very different from all the other.
It's very classy. I don't think these videos even do it justice.
Wow, very nice.
I mean, you can you turn around.
Two under the stairs right here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's have a look at this bit.
I feel like they need some like koi fish down here, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there are going to be some of the most famous and bestest bartenders in the world here, both from mixology and from the flair world. So it's a big deal.
Yeah. You think they're gonna get rowdy during the?
Well, you know, I was actually a little concerned about that. I mean, that was
They probably have a high tolerance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen up with the cocktail.
that was something else I actually wanted to mention is.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I wanted to do is just before the movie starts, I wanted to jump on the microphone, thank everyone for being here, encourage them to be a generous audience, and let them know after the movie there'll be a 5-minute reset, and then we'll do the Q&A. So
Okay.
just to give them a heads up.
Okay, great. And then, so between 4 and 6, we'll do like a quick check for the mics.
Okay.
And then there's 4, did we decide on the orange lounge furniture? Or the folding chairs, right?
The
For
folding chairs.
Yes, okay. And then, think if there's anything else, okay.
Well, I like the folding chairs too because if it doesn't fill up, we
We
can
can
take
take
them
them out, yeah.
out. So it still looks like a full house.
And then for the Q&A, do we have chairs up front, or are we standing for the Q&A?
No, that's what I meant for the Q&A.
No,
Oh, for the Q&A,
Yeah.
for folding chairs, as opposed to.
The lounge, I'm not sure if the lounge is on your.
It's gonna take forever. Folding chairs are just so much.
Yeah, folding chairs sound easy. Yeah, it's only going to be a short Q&A, so it's not
Yeah.
like we're hunkering down.
Yes.
Flowing efficiently.
I think it's quick until people ask 20 questions.
I
No.
miss those.
Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say on the
Yeah.
mic before the film starts is that we are having a Q&A afterwards. So think of questions while you're watching the movie, because otherwise it gets to a Q&A and people are like,
Yeah.
So should we go check the movie out? Cool. Then we're gonna go.
I think you need mine.
Do you want to run upstairs real quick and take a look? Go run upstairs, check it out. Yeah, I'll run upstairs with you real quick. That's I'm just gonna be 2 seconds. I just want to show Danielle the place.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is my first time in here. Oh,
It's so cool.
yeah.
Like,
I feel like I'm like walking into an app.
Grab that rock that's up there for you.
It's beautiful.
it's cool looking, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a little blocky block.
Oh.
I like the security.
It's a good idea.
Yep, high takes grease.
You're right.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, this is nice. It's pretty good space up here.
Yeah. And we have downtown. Oh, it's so cold.
Those will be lit for sure.
Oh, those and the space heaters.
Yep.
Will there be space heaters downstairs with the red carpet on? Yeah, amazing.
We'll have two, because we'll have two out front for the,
People waiting?
for the workers.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go watch a movie.
And it has that nice quaint feeling to it, but
It's both retro and forward.
Yeah. Yes,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, they did a really good job capturing just a kind of different vibe from Las Vegas. And just that whole. Yeah.
So cool. Where do you want to sit, guys? I'm going to sit in the middle. I want to hear the 5.1 surround because I haven't heard it yet. Yeah. Oh, seat number 7, my lucky number. Yeah. Oh, all settled here. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Oh, I see. Oh, it's all dark. Shh, shh, quiet, everyone. Shh. Relax a little.
And if you've already got your final mix down of your video, that's an easy thing. It's just a brand new session. You just drop your final. You don't have to do any edits.
No,
or
no,
anything
sure,
like that.
sure. No, I get that.
So that's one potential. And it also could just be that we just when you select your final bounce, we just didn't select a 5-1 or something. It might have just automatically defaulted to a stereo mix, so I think it could be a session thing and just a quick like bounce thing.
Got it.
So I don't think these are difficult problems to overcome. But what we need to get is just either the MOV or the MP4 that actually reads the audio with like we're ready to go, because we are either going to play that untouched, or we're going to bounce it we're going to convert it to a DCP, which is just a pass through of what you guys sent us.
Would it be easier just to have a stereo mix?
It's up to you. I don't know how it, like that's
because with the 5.1, all we're doing is putting the vocal center and then smushing out the rest.
Yeah, and I don't know how integral the surround is to the if there's purposeful, intentional surround moments.
There isn't. It's just vocal on the center and then the rest smushed aside.
Let me tell you something. Most retro titles are just LCR. And a lot of the stuff we play here, some of the Escape from New York, massive, huge stuff, it's just LCR, and people, that's how they experience it.
Now, LCR stereo?
It's 3 left, center, right. So, but same thing. Same thing. But you're not. Nobody's gonna miss out. The only way you would miss out is if you had some purposeful surround moments that you really wanted the audience to feel. And you're
sure. No, this isn't Twister.
Okay.
So so let's get you the stereo mix then.
Yeah, and that might be what we have. I don't. How did it sound just now? Does that not sound good, or did it sound like things were getting messed up?
Things are getting mixed up. Basically, the dialogue was quiet, and the B-roll and the score was really high.
Yeah, because I had what I was seeing from that original MP4 was a left and a right playing simultaneously when there probably should have been a center, for the vocal. But
Do you want me to create an LCR mix for you, or is stereo fine?
If you could do an LCR, that's preferable because that really, especially if this is dialogue heavy.
Yeah,
it sounds like
yeah, documentary.
That's for a doc too. Like LCR is perfect for all your mixes because you're bringing the center to the vocal to the center, and the left and right are just ancillary. But if you want to do a stereo one too, just as redundancy, we can keep both of them. And then we'll keep everything we'll test the original file you send us and make sure you're happy with it.
Yeah.
And then we'll convert it as a DCP, which is just something we're going to do to make it easier for us to play off the projector.
Sure.
It won't mess with anything, but we'll test it again.
Do you want me to create the
You're filming,
DCP,
right?
Deb?
You can. I mean, that's how typically things are delivered to us. It just becomes
What was the question, Roland?
a DC.
If he wanted me to make the DCP.
No, because then I've got to get you the full size movie, and then that's going to slow us down because
There is some file size limitations in how you send those. If you
Right.
just get us the MOV, it'll be fine.
a stereo MAV
Stereo and an LCR if you wants to do one,
and
then
an
we'll,
LCR.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll figure out playback on our end. It won't matter. You guys won't know the difference if we play the MOV just off of QuickTime or if we convert the DCP just to make it talk to our projector, which makes it faster for us, but the file's the exact same. So
Okay.
sound good?
Then, Deb, to you, the only thing I need to deliver to you then is the LCR because you already have a stereo mix.
I have a stereo mix, so I can rip that out today and get that to you,
Okay.
uploaded overnight, and
Sure.
then have it to you in the morning.
Did you? And I'm talking to Courtney. Did you hear the parts that were muffled? So if only you were here, and you guys can come hear it
It was-
again, but for a quicker set of ears to be like, that sounds like that's better.
Oh, I'll
know?
tell you how you can tell. If you like the very first bit of dialogue in the movie, it's hard to hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Super loud.
simple.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Okay.
The first line is what went wrong, and
Gotcha.
the music is so loud that you're
Overbearing.
like,
Yeah.
can you
Okay.
hear that? And if you can hear that clearly, it's fine. And if it's hard to hear that first line,
Okay.
because as soon as that happened, all three of us were like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, a stereo and an LCR will really take care of all of that, and then we don't have to worry about
Is an
anything else.
LCR just the audio down the center and everything else panned to either
Depending
side?
on what you chose, mostly yes.
Got
But and if you mixed it in stereo, then it's not going to make much of a difference.
Sure.
It'll just sum the left and right into the center, which is okay. Like
Got
it
it.
should be okay as long as like if you mixed it in center and you adjusted all of those levels for that vocal anyway to
Okay.
be prominent, it'll just replicate what you chose. It becomes tricky when there's another channel, and sometimes it'll just. I think they want this here. Is how it goes. It's stupid, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Center or a stereo to an LCR, but an LCR mix is better.
Okay.
if we can.
So if you get that to me today and then I get that to you guys tomorrow, can we reschedule another test? Sorry to be such a pain.
Yeah, we can do it next Wednesday or Thursday.
I
Perfect.
mean, we have time.
Yeah, we
but
have time.
We'll,
Well, that's
we'll
exactly
get
why
ears-
we do this, right?
We'll get ears on it quicker than that, though.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure that whatever we need, like if it's obvious,
Okay.
we'll be able to say, that didn't work. Let's try something else.
Could we use the rest of the time that we have to just kind of jump through the movie a little bit and just check the color? Is that cool with you guys?
Yes, I do have a 1 o'clock.
Yeah. What time is it now?
12:48.
It's 12:48.
If we just do 10 minutes of just jumping randomly through the movie, just to get an eyes on the color throughout,
Okay, thank you.
and then we'll
Thank
get
you.
out of here.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kip.
Time.
All right. Thanks, Roland. All right. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye.
Yep.
I'll give it to you when we get back upstairs. It's probably up there.
Exciting,
Yes.
though.
Yes.
So this is exciting, but basically we were listening to the movie and the thank you so much, Courtney.
You're welcome.
The 5.1 surround sound wasn't really 5.1 surround sounding, so the dialogue was difficult to hear. But this is exactly why we do these QC checks, and this is why we're doing it 2.5 weeks ahead of time. So basically, the problem was my bad. I screwed up because I took a 5.1 surround mix and a WAV file and then attached that to the movie and exported it out. But maybe my Resolve wasn't set up to export that in 5.1. So basically we're going to revert to a stereo mix because it's not super 5.1 dependent. It's not like Twister where you need, all your senses are being twisted around by the sound. It is a documentary, so we just kind of want to focus with the dialogue in the center and then the other stuff kind of smushed to the side. So Roland, our composer, is going to do what's called an LCR. So left, right, center mix, and he's going to send that over to me today. I'm going to rip that out, and then I'm going to rip out the stereo mix as well, and then we're going to get it to these amazing people at the Beverly, and we're just going to chuck some color shots right now and zip across the movie, and then after that we will come back in a week's time and try again. It never ends.
You can send me the trailers too in the same format.
Oh,
The
okay.
commercials for before.
Oh, okay, yeah. I won't have those till the 13th though.
That's fine.
Okay, so now we're gonna watch the movie again?
Couple minutes, 10 minutes of it.
Or just 10 minutes of it. We're just gonna kind of scuttle around through some color and stuff. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's really cool.
here we go.
Good job, Pat.
Good job, Pat. So I'm really, really glad we did that test because now we know. So, and we're gonna have to come back in a week and retest it. But I got some work to do now because now I gotta fix those things that were messed up. But what a cool theater, right?
Do you mind if I get a picture of you all for LinkedIn?
Of course, yeah, of course. We're excited. We're excited. Oh, I was going to ask, could we leave some postcards with you for the movie just to put out somewhere? I mean, just,
Yeah, we'll put it up there.
awesome. Yay. Okay, we're going to get a photo taken. Let me just throw this over here. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, that orange light,
Should have put makeup on today.
Yeah, you're the largest.
Oh, so that means you two stand a little forward of me so that I don't seem like such a giant. Yay.
Thank you. So much light that comes in
Yeah,
here.
it's beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
wish my home had this much light.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I know, right?
What's that?
Ladies, do you want to go underneath theater? Courtney, can I take a picture of you three? Those three ladies underneath theater?
There we go. Okay.
Good idea, Pat.
Good idea, Pat.
Yay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Why not? Yay.
Of course.
Come on, Pat.
All right, send it to me too.
Yeah, you guys can use this for like a tutu.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Caleb.
Awesome. Thank you for helping us out.
Absolutely.
Can you all come out and get started on the meeting? Nice to
Nice
see
to
you.
meet you.
Yeah, okay.
We'll be in touch.
I'm sure.
And then the drinks, we'll get back to all that.
Oh, can you shoot me an email with phone number and
Yep.
contact person
Yep.
for finance call, and I'll get that to them today.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Caleb. See ya.
What's your name again?
Caleb.
Caleb. Nice to meet you, Caleb.
This is 20 feet. We have enough.
Yeah, plenty of room. I didn't even need to bring the tape measure. So much room. Perfect.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Yay.
Oh, just want to sunbathe out here right now.
I know. Oh my gosh, I'm kicking myself so hard for screwing up that audio.
Oh,
Thanks, Caleb. See ya.
bye.
Okay,
Fine.
well,
Things happen.
things happen. We got to get back to base and fix it. So,
Base.
Life of a filmmaker.
life of a filmmaker. Man.
Yeah, I'll show you my favorite.
There's not a lot of filmmaking in filmmaking. Oh, that's dope. Look at this. You'll have to send that to me. I said that's my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's my favorite part.
See, Patrick's favorite part of the movie is.
Oh, wow, look at that. We almost watched an accident right in front of us.
Oh, wow.
I'm missing this to Roland, though.
Yeah. So that's such a cool pick. And send the other one to me. I love the seats in front. It's so cool.
Yeah, I know. I want to make sure. We're in a theater. We're in an effing theater. Watching a
That
movie.
was really exciting, seeing the movie on the big screen. It looked amazing. There was just a problem with the sound, so now we have to go fix that. But the look of the movie was amazing.
Yeah, let me send Roland.
Cool. It never stops, guys. So, just got back to base, and right now I am exporting a new version of the movie in stereo, And Roland, our composer, is going to work on the LCR mix and get that back to us. Oh, and let me show you guys. This is exciting. Hold on. Let me get my face tracked here. Boop, boop. Come on, detect my face and track it. Cool. Yeah? No? There we go. Okay, so this is very cool too. I just got my outfit for the red carpet, and I'm not going to show you the outfit today, but I will show you the color. So originally I was going to go with a white outfit, and then I thought, no, white on a red carpet is just a bit dull with a white Stephen Repeat behind. So let's go with this. It's pink, my favorite color. So I'll get to try that on later. But so yeah, so today was a bit of a bust. I mean, we went to test the DCP, and the sound wasn't right, and it was because of a technicality that I screwed up. So now we've got to re-render, re-export, re-upload, send that over to the Beverly. They're going to make a new DCP, and then we're going to go back there in a week's time to test it again. But this is exactly why you got to test before a screening. We couldn't have like 200 people in the theater and then discover that the sound was all messed up. And it wasn't really messed up. It was just I didn't set it up right for 5.1 surround. So you live, you learn. But hey, listen, this is about it for today because I just got to do a bunch of exports. So if you like this long form content and you enjoy following my journey as an independent film director, please click in the circle up here, like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.